Hello folks, welcome back to the Urban Rider Studio, where on this occasion I have a pretty technical looking pair of motorcycle gloves. These are the Knox Handroid Pod MK5. They are the 5th version. There are two versions of the Handroid glove. There is the standard Handroid glove with a slightly longer gauntlet, or there is the Handroid Pod, which we have here with the shorter cuff, which has proven a little bit more popular for us in the past. I personally prefer a shorter cuff on my gloves. I just find it a little bit more usable when it comes to mating my gloves with my jacket. They share the same technology between the shorter glove or the longer glove. The big difference really is, as it has got a longer gauntlet, it also has some pretty decent wrist protection as well, which obviously these ones don't. The Knox Handroid comes in at £250 as of the making of this video, and the Handroid Pod is £200. Now when it comes to motorcycle protection for pretty much your entire body, Knox is definitely a company you'd want to look at. When it comes to their very popular action shirts, for example, their trousers, their own specific armor, which you'll find throughout their range, and you'll find parts of it in these as well. But they aren't what I'd call a subtle glove. Now if you want some more subtle options, they have got other gloves for you to look at, but these really do shout about the protection that they've got on offer. Let's go through some of their details as I put them on and talk first of all in terms of getting them on. You will find a loop at your wrist there. I always prefer to find a loop with my motorcycle gloves. It makes them a lot easier to get on. So you just put your finger through there and then pull them on. It is what I'm going to say tailored towards pretty much the majority of our riding season in the UK, so the longest or largest span. So obviously that means in the height of summer, on the hottest of days, they probably wouldn't be my pick. They have got some venting, but they have a decent thickness to them. Equally, I would say in winter, when it gets really cold, they probably wouldn't be my pick either, but for the majority of our riding season in the UK, these would be a good choice. You can see as I flex my fingers, all of this protection to the back of your hand. Have no fear, that isn't restrictive. You can't feel that moving at all. The leather has a decent kind of thickness to it, so there is some toughness there, but they're still decently flexible, and you've got a good range of movement. One of their biggest USPs is going to be the BOA system on the back, which is a ratcheting system for your wrist closure. You can see these quite thin straps actually on the inside there. Now, having said that, there's also a lifetime guarantee on those straps, so they really are strong and durable. But you just click it down like that and then fasten it. It's actually quite addictive. And I do find myself playing with that quite a lot when I'm just testing gloves from Knox, but I really do like this system around your wrist. And it also means that you can tailor it in and make it really snug individually each time you try them on. The liner is really comfortable. There are no pinch points that I can feel throughout these. Sizing and fit is good. You can't feel the stitching either from the inside, and they've got some decent padding so you don't feel any of this armor. So being Knox, that would be their Knox Micro Lock armor, which you will see backed to the scaphoid protection and to the back of the knuckles. They use a mix of cowhide leather to the back of your hand or kangaroo leather for the palm. I should point out they actually specify ethically sourced kangaroo leather to your palm as well. They've got some grippy sections across your palm, and you'll find kangaroo leather actually used quite a lot in motorcycle leathers for race wear, race attire. It is very durable, very flexible. It's a really good choice, especially when it comes to gloves. Some of the details you'll notice are areas on your index finger and your thumb for the use of a touch screen. You will find some piping or ribbing to the fingers as well, and they are fully blacked out. The previous version had a contrasting palm, so you had sand or more of a tan color, but these are fully blacked out throughout. You'll also notice there's piping on the inside of your palm and your finger there. I'm going to say that's used for wiping or clearing your visor, and actually that will do a good job actually when you're trying to clear your vision from the rain. The big eye-catching feature of these is this exoskeleton you can see to the backs of your fingers. Each finger is covered and it flows through this little loop here, so you don't get any restriction at all, but that offers further reinforcement to the backs of your fingers. Also, you'll find it on your thumb there. And then you've got some big chunky knuckle armor, which has some comfortable padding to the back of it so you don't feel it across your knuckles. One of my favorite features on Knox's gloves is the scaphoid protection system, which you can see there. It's this hard plastic outer, which is backed by micro lock armor. And that is located in an area on your palm so that it doesn't get in the way of your grip or feel at the bars. but if you were to ever come off, it is in the place that you need it to protect your palm, and crucially, it's non-grippy. So if you ever did put your hand down, it's designed to slide away from you rather than gripping the tarmac and potentially making you roll over your wrist and do more damage. It's very sensibly considered, and that's the sort of intelligent design I've come to expect from Knox's protective gear. Now, if you do like the look of these, I will drop links in the description for you to check them out, or the longer version if you prefer that one. Let us know what you think of these in the comment section. I'll see you soon.